The FIS Freestyle World Cup Tour sprung back into life in Mammoth Mountain, California, with a slopestyle and halfpipe contest. Before the contest got underway, there was a tribute to the 2015 world champion Kyle Smain, who sadly lost his life last week in Japan. Jixin Zhang of China set the tone in the women's contest with a huge right 720 tail grab on her first hit. She kept up the amplitude with good execution, finishing the run with a switch left 3 Japan. She was absolutely delighted with 93.5 on run 2, the winning score. Zoe Atkin in second place for Great Britain, her first start of the season, with Rachel Karker in third for Canada. Jixin Zhang on the podium for the first time in nearly 4 years. Delight for her. Rachel Karker on the podium in all 4 events this season takes home the Women's Crystal Globe in Halfpipe skiing for 2023. Amy Fraser in second and Zhang moving up to third. Rachel Karker grabs that globe and it's all smiles for the Canadian skier. Burke Irving brought some last run heroics to the party in Mammoth Mountain. A right double 12 into a left double 14, wowing the judges. And Burke Irving looking like the form skier in men's halfpipe for 2023. A huge score of 94 on run number 3, bringing Burke Irving the win out of Brenda Mackay and the legend that is David Wise, who finished in third place. A 4th career win for Burke Irving from the USA. What a season he's had. Delight for the US skier. He takes the Crystal Globe by 48 points from Brendan McKay from Canada. McKay needed to win the final event and hoped that Irving finished a little down the standings, but in the end it wasn't to be, and Burke Irving takes home the Crystal Globe.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week. Just at X Games we found out our good friend and fellow competitor Kyle Smain had passed away. Heartbreaking, but you know, it's like we're all like skiing probably the best we have, just because it's like we're all skiing with Kyle in our hearts and skiing for him, and we know he's up there, you know, looking down on us, watching over us. And yeah, we miss you, Kyle. We love you, and thanks for keeping us all safe today.
Day 2 and more windy weather in Mammoth Mountain that was going to play havoc for the skiers on the slopestyle course. Joanna Kelly has been the athlete to beat in slopestyle this season, and she was pretty flawless again with great execution in the tough conditions to come through and grab her 3rd World Cup win in a row in women's slopestyle in 2023. 84.8 the score on the first run, and that was to hold up throughout the rest of the contest. Kirsty Muir getting her 2nd World Cup podium just behind Keeley, and a very first World Cup podium for Ruby Star Andrews of New Zealand in just her 2nd World Cup start. The maximum 300 points for Joanna Keeley. She's got that 140-point advantage over Sarah Hofflin with 2 events to go in the Slopestyle World Cup Tour. Like Joanna Keeley, Burke Ruud has been in fine form this season already, with 3 wins before today's contest in Mammoth Mountain. He dropped in with a mammoth first run, blending the difficulty with great execution and his trademark smooth style. And it brought him a huge score of 94.8 that was to hold up throughout the contest. It was a 1-2 punch for Norway, with Sebastian Scherb in second, and defending world champion Andre Ragetli sitting in third place, looking in fine form ahead of the World Championships. The battle is building at the top of the men's standings. 20 points between Ruud and Rigetli, with 2 events to come in Teen and Silverplana. All smiles in the finish area after a very tough contest. A very emotional couple of days for the Free Ski World Cup Tour. But a 1-2 for Norway and a very happy Bert Ruud picking up his 4th World Cup win of the season. And he goes into the World Championships as the man to beat in big air and slopestyle. Those World Championships coming up between the 19th of February and the 5th of March in Bakuriani, Georgia. Make sure you follow the FIS TikTok account for more behind-the-scenes action for the World Cup Tour.